Hello there. We are at the class today, and I brought this one, which just looks like a bunch of wild begonias in there, but I promise there is a bonsai in here. I usually deliver, so hope you're happy with it at the end, but we're gonna work on this one. This is a candle tree. We'll see her in there, don't worry, we'll find her. She is a root over rock tree. Give you a little spin. That's some massive moss right there. And then all my lovely weeds that really grow great. Yeah, so here we go. We're gonna pull some weeds, old school style. No tweezers. There she is. This whole little area right here on the top is dead, so we're gonna need to train a new apex here. And so right here, this one is gonna be my new apex, and we're probably gonna have to take and kind of hoist this one to this one and tie it off to kind of help put it in a different position, or wire it, but yeah, I'm gonna leave that on there for right now, but normally I probably would trim it off, and I will soon. She's probably gonna get a repot in September, so definitely look into cutting that off at that time. But I am gonna go ahead and do a trim on her other parts and kind of condense her just a bit for her preparation of her new apex. The next step I'm gonna do right now is some brushing on this one. And this one is a really good example to show you really why we do brushing here, especially where I live, but maybe in other parts too, yeah. So all of this is black, and that is like a vine moss stuff. Let me try to bring you in closer. So it grows on there just like a vine kinda. Like all that is part of it there. And so that is why I brush. You can see even here on the dead part, let's see if I can get you a good lighting spot here. I'm not doing so good, but there you go. You see how bad that is? That's all over this plant especially. So brush, brush. So I got a branch right here, this one, that I'm gonna take off. Again, we're going with taper, always taper, and we're basically wanting to take it off because it's a little big at the bottom, and I will have a better taper for the whole entire branch once I remove this one. So we're gonna clip that one off, and then we're pretty much done. We'll do a, yeah. So we've ran out of time. I did not have any top rock to put on this one, which you know how I love to do the top rock, makes the finishing touch. But yeah, so didn't have that, but let's go ahead and do a spin. I left my big bulbous piece of moss on here, which I think is fabulous. But you can see how I cleaned off these roots that come over the rock with that moss that was on it that was like a blackish vine. This, I think, really gives you an idea of how it can look after it's been so crazy with the moss. So let's do a spin here. Pretty thin, but she will bloom back in, I promise. And we'll end up doing a repotting of this one. Maybe that can be a video. That's going to need to happen this fall. She's been in here for a while. This one is about 40 years old. So she's one of my oldest ones that I have. Again, this is the candle tree. So I hope you enjoyed. I wasn't able to speak quite as much as I like to just because I had so many people around. But tried to do a little more talky talk this time instead of just music. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for being with me. Take care.